Good evening and welcome to Global Lens on Apna Watan TV. I'm Saadia Afzaal. There is a protest happening. It's called the No Kings Rally. It's not just one event in one city. It's spreading. Different places, different people, but same message. No kings. So what does this actually mean? It means people are pushing back against the way power works in the US right now. Not just political power, but economic, social, and cultural as well. The kind of power that lets a small group of people make decisions that affect everyone else with little accountability. The name No Kings comes from the original idea of America. Back in the 1700s, the people who founded this country didn't want to be ruled by kings anymore. They wanted something new, a republic, a government that answered to the people. No crowns, no royal families, and no one above the law. But today, many people feel like that promise is being broken, not by a king in name, but by leaders who act like one. Presidents who treat power like it's theirs to keep. Politicians who stay in office for decades without truly listening. Billionaires who shape elections, own media, and avoid taxes. Corporations that control everything from wages to what people see online. The No Kings Rally is a response to that. It's not about one political party or one side. It's about the bigger picture, a system that feels more and more tilted in favor of the few, while the rest feel left out, ignored, or even punished for speaking up. People are asking simple questions. If this is supposed to be a democracy, why does it feel like most voices don't matter? If no one is above the law, why do the rich and powerful get away with things the average person never could? About gerrymandering, voter suppression, and the influence of big money. There's frustration about how decisions are made, often behind closed doors, with little or no transparency. And there is a growing sense that even when people vote, the results don't lead to real change. The No Kings movement is also about power beyond politics. It's about the way wealth shapes opportunity, how a handful of individuals and companies have gained control over huge parts of the economy, education, and communication. When billionaires can own the platforms people use to speak, or when 3 or 4 companies control everything from groceries to medicines, people start to ask, who's really in charge and who's holding them accountable? The phrase "no kings" is being used to call out leaders who don't listen, officials who shut down criticism, people in power who act as if they are untouchable. It's not about violence. It's not about tearing everything down. It's about saying we were never supposed to be ruled by anyone, not by a monarch, not by a dictator, not by a CEO, and not by a system that serves the few and forgets the rest. A lot of signs at the rallies quote the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence, not because people want to go back in time, but because they remember what this country claimed to stand for. The government should be of the people, by the people, and for the people. And right now, many feel like that idea has been pushed aside. There's concern about surveillance, censorship, and the erosion of civil liberties. There's concern about how quickly protests are labeled threats. There is concern about how criticism of those in power is often brushed off as dangerous or unpatriotic. The No Kings message is simple. Power must answer to the people, not the other way around. It's also about leadership itself. What kind of leadership is being encouraged? Are leaders chosen because they want to serve or because they want control? Is leadership being treated like public service or personal brand building. People are paying attention. They see how power can become personal, how people in office use their position to boost their image, grow their influence, and protect their own, while regular people wait in line, work 2 jobs, and still can't afford a home. That's why the No Kings message is resonating, because it speaks to a deeper feeling that the system was meant to treat everyone equally, but isn't. It's not anti-government. It's not about chaos. It's about restoring balance, restoring the idea that no matter how powerful someone is, they still have to answer to the people, that wealth doesn't buy you a free pass, that leadership isn't ownership. It's also a reminder, a kind of warning, that if a democracy forgets its foundation, if it starts to act more like a kingdom than a community, people will notice and they will speak up. No Kings is not just a slogan. It's a way of saying no one should rule forever, no one should be above the rules, no one should silence the rest. It's a call to protect the values the United States was supposed to be built on: equality, accountability, and freedom, not just in theory, but in practice. The protests are peaceful, but they're serious, because this isn't just about the moment, it's about the future. Who gets to decide, who gets to speak, who gets heard, and who gets ignored? Those are the questions at the heart of the No Kings rally. And whether or not someone agrees with every sign or every chant, those questions matter. They have always mattered, and now more people are asking them out loud. This is Saadia Afzaal for Apna Watan TV.
You are watching Apna Watan.